director of the festival, Philippa Bentuma Ava, who has been working hard to bring us this festival. Please, we can do more. Let's show us some encouragement as Philippa comes to give us a welcome statement. Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's a pleasure to have you all here. You're welcome to the official opening of the Black Star International Film Festival. This year is our 7th edition, and we are celebrating it with a theme inspiring the business of film in Africa. The need to create something is one thing that comes unasked out of the heart, mind, mouth, and gut. It is the drive to create something that inspires us to get hold of an art form. The future of film is therefore for those who are hungry to tell their stories, stories that shape mindsets, stories that spark revolution, and stories that change narratives. Our future needs to be inspired, and the hope for a better future is one thing that we can't run out of, which means in essence that we can't run out of filmmakers, we can't run out of creativity and the need to film. Filmmaking is such a powerful creative form because it is a blend of all other art forms. Those moving frames affect us like nothing else. It is divine, I say. Moreover, we are all born with this insane power to be able to dream while we are still asleep. Even while we are awake, we're still dreaming. We have pictures in our minds, pictures of what we want to do, pictures of our future, all in our minds. And the Black Star International Film Festival exists to inspire hope and love for film, cinema, and film music. We exist to support independent filmmaking and film artists globally. Today is the birthday of the late Pan-Africanist and leader and the first president of Ghana, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. The symbol Black Star symbolizes Africa and Ghana in particular, and it is therefore relevant and such a coincidence that a film that seeks to honor Marcus Garvey, who is the, as we will see in the film, who is the pioneer or the originator of the Black Star. This film, Marcus Garvey, African Redemption, is opening the festival. The opening film of the festival is African Redemption, The Life and Legacy of Marcus Garvey. And today, which is the 21st September and happens to be Kwame Nkrumah's birthday, makes this whole thing really important. It's a discussion that needs to be had. I think that the opening film came at the right time, and the date is very, if I would use the word, auspicious. So, we have solid partners who have made this edition possible. Media partners like Joy News, like City TV, they're not here, Elewa TV. We have partners like the Meta Film Festival who are supporting 12 filmmakers who submitted their films to enter the UAE, the markets there, to screen their films and have distribution opportunities from the Vox Cinema. We have partners like Dance Residence, Ms. Janko is here. We have partners, if I'm not missing anyone. Yeah. Yes. So we are grateful for the support of these partners. Silver Best Cinemas, I just saw Aubrey coming in. We're grateful to Helga and to Paul and to all of you who traveled all the way to attend the festival. So we are here really to celebrate film. We are here to open up the screenings and allow all of us celebrate all these wonderful films that came into the festival. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming.
Ago. Good. They say a head filled with fear has no space for dreams, so let us not be. Let us not be able men and women cuddling our dreams for the fear of rejection. Let us not be the generation well equipped but afraid to do because we fear humiliation. Let us never be. Let us just not be spectators, watching on as the world around us crumbles and crumbles. Let's not be parcels of potential enslaved in shackles. Let us be the generation capable of serving both sugar and spice. Let us be stars. Bright light shining hope through the thick clouds of darkness, building and improving upon the legacies of the men that fought for where we stand. Let us be black stars, the symbol for emancipation. Let us be the education, the voice that ends various stigmatization. Let us dare to tell the stories that Odumakuma himself has woven into our imaginations. Let us be solution centers, fixing world problems through stories that we have created and dreamed, because a heart without dreams is like a bird without feathers, and a world without storytellers is a world in shatters. Let us avail ourselves to be vessels through which divine creativity floods its muzzles. We are called upon as filmmakers to be angels, teaching moral lessons through our lenses, reminding people of their blessings and bringing the world to its senses. Let us be the comfort, let us be the safe space, let us be the lighthouse. A house set on a hill, healing faster than a pill, a reminder to the astray that have lost their way, the voice of the oppressed who still have a lot to say. In the world filled with negativity and darkness, as black stars, we should be the light way. We are destined to be angels, filmmakers, teachers, filmmakers, preachers, filmmakers, God. Let us not be creatives that only create for the money and the fame. Let us not be artists who are only interested in the paper game. Let us be the peace. Creating collaboratively piece by piece until we piece together a conscious attempt towards world peace and African liberation. Let us champion the cause for absolute emancipation. Say the darkness makes it hard to see the light, but the time is always right to do what's right. After the rain comes the rainbow. So pick up your gear and join us on this train as we tell the world what it means to be black stars. Let's tell the world what it means to be answers, to be solution houses. Let's tell the world who we are. We are black stars. God bless you. What a time to be alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I deem it the utmost honor to be able to be here on behalf of the founder of the Black Star International Film Festival, Madam Juliet Yasantua Asante. For those of you who are not aware, she's also the Secretary General, the boss at the National Film Authority of Ghana. And so duty calls, and she's away from her land at the moment. And so she's asked me to come and share some words with you as we begin this festival. Do I have the floor? Thank you. So with your gracious permission, I stand all existing protocols of the House. It is wonderful to see everyone here, and it is heartwarming that you continue to come again and again every year. It speaks to the value that the Black Star International Film Festival represents, and why we should come together to keep her alive and well. The festival and the many beautiful people that patronize and support the festival have become a family and a movement of change makers working to shine a light on beautiful stories, hard work, dreams, and mindsets. It takes a brave heart to want to shine a light into dark places, dark spaces that good stories come from. For in order to tell a story, one has to go deep. dig deep into realms not often visited by mere mortals. A storyteller has to look where no one else is looking, to see where no one else is seeing. And then our stories, everyday stories, they're presented to us on the screen. And we're touched that someone felt our story with us, saw our story with us, shared our story with us, and sits with us in our own dark places. That's the power of a good storyteller. It's the power of great storytelling. And that is the power that filmmakers possess to observe and to reflect society to us. It makes us want to pause and consider or reconsider the seemingly mundane. And this is why filmmakers are stars, shining much needed light into spaces not often visited and stopping time for us to consider and reconsider, sometimes forcing us to go back into time. It's a very good reason why we need to keep supporting the Black Star International Film Festival, to help support the platform that shines a light onto Ghanaian filmmakers, African filmmakers, and independent filmmakers globally, for we live in a global village. I want to take a moment to especially say a big thank you to those who have registered as members of the festival this year, and to encourage everyone here and all who will be willing to attend the Black Star International Film Festival 2022 and 2023 indeed, to sign up to become a member of the festival. Membership is not about just signing up and having activities to do. It's about a sense of community, belonging, a sense of responsibility, a sense of movement. And the Black Star International Film Festival is a movement. Let's move in our minds to a place where our children can hear our stories and be guided by them, where our generation can be inspired by the many mountains we've climbed to get here. Let's see the wars that our ancestors had to fight and their travels into unknown lands. Let's break down the coded communication which has been passed down to us. For all that we seek is already with us. The codes we need to carry us into the beautiful dreams that we see on the African horizon. They're already in our stories, and they're waiting for us to shine the Black Star's light upon them. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's examine this anonymous quote. The real strength of the number 7 lies in sorting through what it finds, being able to separate what's useful from what's meaningless, and deciphering fact from fiction. I'll take it again. The real strength of the number 7 lies in sorting through what it finds, being able to separate what's useful from what's meaningless, and deciphering fact from fiction. The Black Star International Film Festival is in its 7th year of existence. We've come a long way in gathering information on the sector, staying close to the pulse of society and culture, and staying with the heartbeat of community, which is important. This has underscored the importance that the creative sector and the film industry at this point in time and space need a sure pathway and a route to market. Filmmakers need to make money from their films, to continue to make more films, and it is that simple. A round of applause for that. It is for this reason that in the next week, you meet new people, make fresh connections, discover great ideas. There are some crappy ideas as well, and they stay with you, but that's the process of filmmaking, especially the ideas to make a new film or start a new business. Friendships will be formed, and the path to a livelihood will be clear for many. Film is serious business. And for the creativity of film to happen, sustainable business models have to be developed. Understanding and applying the business of film is now our biggest opportunity. It's bigger than ever. The focus of the Black Star International Film Festival, therefore, is to ensure that filmmakers get the tools they need to make a living so as to continue to make great films that inspire society to keep moving forward. And this is why we're inspiring the business of film in Africa. Creativity cannot be sustained without business. Every lab, clinic, masterclass, and even the parties, the music, the concert, the awards night. Everything has been planned to give you knowledge, connections, keys, opportunities, spotlight, and as they say, knowledge is power in the atmosphere of having fun. This is a place where the old get to mix with the young, the initiated with the uninitiated, the poor with the rich, the filmmaker with the non-filmmaker. This is a place for dreams. Let me take the time to say thank you to the large community of people who have made the Black Star International Film Festival 2022 possible. It would be hard to capture the countless faces, hands, and feet, but broadly, let's appreciate the many filmmakers who made that film despite the resource limitations and also submitted to the festival. A round of applause for our filmmakers. A big thank you to the advisory board of the Black Star International Film Festival 2022. Thank you for your work you've put in, the hardworking jury members, the hardworking volunteers, and whose shoulders that this festival stands upon every year. Thank you to the support organizations and sponsors, friends of the festival, and most importantly, let me say a special thank you to the hardworking director of the festival, Miss Philippa Bentuma Arthur. Bentuma, where are you? Thank you. Who has shared my dream and has crossed over to the place of family and friend. That's what Juliet says, Bentuma. Bottom line, we are one big family at the Black Star International Film Festival. We understand our power, we understand our path, and we must take and understand that our role is in the grand scheme of things, and this is why we're proudly the Black Star, the Black Star. A Black Star is a star that awakens into its own consciousness and sets out on a quest to find itself, and in the process discovers the essence of humanity and the connectedness of all stars in the galaxy. The Black Star is brave, brave enough to look deep, to confront one's truth, to take charge of one's destiny. And as Black Stars, we're therefore confident that the tools you gain this week will only make the skies brighter. Thank you.
Bon
stage.